All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHA626, Legal and Ethical Issues in Healthcare. I am Kevin Valadares, your instructor for this 7-week course here in the second summer session of 2023. It is the first day of classes, Monday, June 26th. This introductory video will really go over the Blackboard site, the course content, the topics that we're going to cover, the assignments. As you can tell, this is a YouTube video, which is my preferred presentation style. I know that lots of other instructors would use Panopto. I'm probably the only one who doesn't. So I'm a YouTube person through and through, so you're getting YouTube for this class. So let's start with a few things on the left-hand side. A little bit about me. I'm the chair of the MHA program. Been around the MHA program since it started. And this is actually one of my favorite courses because it falls into line with actually the practical research work that I also do as a faculty member at USI and in the community. And you'll be really exposed to some of that as we go through these 7 weeks. And you'll learn a little bit about me as we get to know each other as well. So I'm going to just sort of walk you through a few things, although I'm sure that some of you have already checked everything out in the course. The syllabus and the calendar here, there is no textbook for the course. Syllabus really is a summary of everything that we're going to be doing for these 7 weeks. This course will cover probably about 30% legal and 70% ethical issues in healthcare. I have a colleague that is coming in that will be taking over the legal part in week 2. Her name is Mary Rock. She has an incredible background as a nurse and an attorney. And she has practiced first as a nurse, then went to law school, then practiced as an attorney working in healthcare, and then taught. And so she'll be taking you through the legal aspect of the course and really some of the issues of negligence and malpractice with a wonderful case study as well. So this course, again, it's the 30-70%, very practical, very practically oriented, where you're really you will be working together in groups, and I'll sort of talk a little bit later, not in this intro, about how that's going to happen as well so you can really take some of the theory and put it into practice as well, and incorporate some of your own experiences as a team into your learning. All of our courses also follow core competencies. There are a few core competencies, 4 of them for this course: the health and healthcare environment, management, leadership, and relationship management. And that will really be emphasized as we move into the later parts of the course. In terms of assignments and assessments, as I said, it's practical. It's short, though. It's 7 weeks. And so my preference is to go deep into a handful of issues as opposed to cover everything under the sun. Because of that, we can't cover every single issue. And so the highlights will be focused on, and we're going to go deep, or you're going to go deep into some of them, all with the idea of focusing on a final case presentation, which I will be introducing to all of you in your teams by the end of this week. Okay. This is the grading method for this course, Legal and Ethical Issues. You can see that a couple things are highlighted as bonus points. So I'm actually giving you bonus points right on the first day if you complete these assignments, and those will be incorporated into the end of your course grade, a survey, which is available right now, and a student introduction with a little bit of a twist to it. Everything else is outlined. This is the grading scale, not just for the MHA program, but also for all of graduate courses. Okay, so check that out, please. The course calendar, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the course calendar um, because it's pretty important. What am I looking for here? Okay, what you can see on the course calendar, so today's the 26th of June, but if you look at the course week dates, it goes from week 1 to week 7, and they actually start and end on a Wednesday. I'd like you to think about Wednesday as our course day. So we're a couple days ahead today. All of the assignments are due on Wednesdays over here. Whoops. Now, I'm going to just show you this. No, I'm a user of stylus and iPads and Apple Pencils, and you'll see that as well. But these are all Wednesday dates. Here's the topics, course content. So think about end of day, EOD, Wednesday. That's when the assignments are due. That's when the new material will be launched. So just in your mind, it's the middle of the week. I particularly like Wednesdays. And quite honestly, in the summer months where it's reasonable that many of us, many of you, hopefully will maybe go on a family vacation or some sort of work trip as well. And those you might leave or come back on a weekend, makes it a little bit more challenging. So Wednesday is the course day for this course. All right. Let me go back to this here. Okay, so so you can see that information here. Let me just show you again. This is what a typical week would look like. For those of you who have been in MHA classes before, you've seen this. If you're new, it's just really the way all of our classes are laid out, with our objectives at the beginning in terms of what the weekly objective is for the course, what the tasks are to complete something, to watch something. This is the week-long lecture. You can see it's in a YouTube format. And then there's a survey below, which is the first week's activity. And then you can see also here on the left-hand side, here's also the legal and ethics survey. It is available not just in assignments, it's available in week 1. And that's how it's all laid out. And so I'd like you to start with this. Please start here. It's pretty big and bold. The syllabus and the calendar here. The other activity for week 1 is to introduce yourself. You can click on this, and really like you to create either a PowerPoint or upload slides to VoiceThread. It talks about how to do it here, and there's an example below where you'd like to introduce yourself to the class, to everybody, a little bit about yourself, professionally and personally, what you hope to learn in this course, and finally, in your opinion, what is the most pressing challenge that our healthcare system is currently facing and why? Now, I'm actually teaching another class, MHA621, concurrently. Some of you are in that same class and you're going to have the same question. It is vastly different courses, but you'll see some overlap, as I hope you should see in all of your courses. Okay, so the last thing that I'll really say is feel free at any time to reach out to me. I'm pretty quick with email. I will be in this office, which is at USI, pretty much all summer long. But we can certainly talk on the phone, or Zoom is easier if you need something, but email is always the first, maybe the first thing. So welcome to the course. And as I like to say, I'll see you on Blackboard. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks very much. Bye.